Hey guys, it's me, Captain Corey again, here to teach you some 6th grade science. The last time we were together, we talked about severe weather. We watched the meteorology of Hurricane Michael, and we watched a video on the floods and fires of Australia. They got a lot going on down there. After these videos, we saw a brain pop on natural disasters and completed a cause and effect activity. We also did an at-home activity with a tornado in a bottle. Today is explained, so we are going to dive deeper into severe weather. If you would like to do the notes on your own, you can skip ahead to the number on the screen. If you would like to follow along, we are going to start the notes now. All right, so in your science observation notebook, this is where the notes are that you will be filling in as we go through. All right, severe weather. If you would like to watch this video again, you can click on it. It's the natural disasters brain pop video. All right, some weather events can cause major damage, injuries, and death. These events, such as tornadoes, hurricanes, thunderstorms, and blizzards, are called severe weather. First, we want to talk about hurricanes. I'm going to move my picture down here so you can see the pictures up here. All right, so a hurricane is a large rotating storm that forms over warm waters of oceans near the equator. First, it starts off as an intense tropical storm, and then it keeps building and getting stronger and stronger, and it can have winds that exceed 119 kilometers per hour. It is the most destructive storm on Earth, and they have different names around the world. So some places they call them hurricanes, some places they call them cyclones, some places they call them typhoons. So this is what it looks like. So this is what it looks like right here if you're looking from the International Space Station. And this is what it looks like if you're like on the ground and you can like see like what is happening. All right, so what is the difference between hurricanes, typhoons, and cyclones? Right, nothing except for the location. So they are the same exact severe weather storm. They just have a different location. All right, next is tornadoes. So tornadoes is a violent whirling column of air in contact with the ground, and they're most likely to happen in Tornado Alley in the United States. So Tornado Alley is a section of the United States, including Texas, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Kansas, South Dakota, Ohio, India. It's kind of like that Midwestern section of the United States. And tornadoes look like this. If you see a tornado, you need to evacuate the premises, okay? Because like these are actually very destructive. Also, going to a room that has like no windows, a lot of times it's like a bathroom, going to like don't go upstairs, go downstairs. We don't have a lot of tornadoes in Virginia, but we do get them sometimes. All right, true or false? Tornadoes only happen in Tornado Alley. Right, false. Tornadoes can happen all over the world. They just happen more often in Tornado Alley. All right, so next we have blizzards. So a violent winter storm characterized by freezing temperatures, strong winds, and blowing snow. So blizzards are also can be very dangerous because it messes with your visibility. Again, this next one, like it can be really hard to try to drive in a blizzard. Or like one time I lost my dog, it was just snowing hard. It wasn't even a blizzard, and I couldn't find him because like I couldn't see. And like snow can pile up really, really high. All right, true or false, blizzards aren't dangerous? Definitely false. Blizzards can cause power outages, blind the vision of people outside, and heavy snow can be dangerous, like make big tree branches fall, make power lines fall, different things like that. Like blizzards definitely can be a dangerous thing. All right, next we have thunderstorms. So these are also known as electrical storms. They have warm temperature, moisture, and rising air. This is when you're going to see your thunder, and you're going to see your lightning and hear the thunder, right? And it can look like these. You don't want to get struck by lightning. It's super painful, and some people die. All right, what is another name for a thunderstorm? Electrical storm. Alrighty, let's keep it moving. All right, floods. A large amount of rainfall over or overflow from a body of water onto dry land area. So floods can happen, like hurricanes can cause floods. Floods can happen just because of a lot of like precipitation. But either way, too much water is not a good thing. All right. So here's an example like where it's flooded so bad, like they couldn't even drive out of the flood over here. And then you can see this, like if you ever seen like a picture of people standing on their roofs because like the water is so high. That happened with like Hurricane Katrina when the levees broke. Like there was just so much water that like you couldn't like stand on the ground because the water was like above, you know, so floods can be super dangerous. All right, now we have droughts. All right, so a drought is when an area goes without rainfall for an abnormal amount of time. So like Richmond kind of goes through like these mini droughts. If you ever like drive over the James River, like on a bridge and the water seems like super clear, yeah, we're probably in a drought because the only reason why the water looks really murky sometimes is because we had rain and all the sediment came into the river. But during the drought, that water looks beautiful and a lot of people like to be outside. So droughts, you can see like the land will look like this. Droughts are like not good because especially if you're a farmer or you're in a place where you need water to survive. And sometimes if droughts get too bad, then they'll be like, okay, they'll limit water use. So they're like, all right, you guys, we don't have that much water, so you can't use that much water. All right, so questions that need answers. What is the opposite of a drought? So the opposite of not enough water is too much water, which is a flood. All right, wildfires, a large destructive fire that spreads quickly over woodland and brush. So we've seen in 2019, there were a lot of wildfires. There was wildfire in California, there was wildfire in Australia, like there's been like a lot. And then in certain biomes, which you'll learn in 7th grade, wildfires are pretty common and they're like helpful to the ecosystem. But when they get out of control and like cannot be contained, it can get pretty dangerous and people will have to like evacuate their homes. All right, so you can see in these two pictures, a wildfire is like an insanely wildfire. All right, dust storms. So a strong turbulent wind that carries clouds of fine dust, soil, sand, like over a large area. So here's like a little cartoon picture of a dust storm, but like this is what dust storms be looking like, and it's crazy. Like kind of like how we wear masks now, you definitely have to wear masks in this type of situation. It definitely can blind your visibility. Like it can make it really hard to breathe. Dust storms a lot of the times are a result of a drought, but then it gets windy. So some of these natural disasters like come in pairs. All right, so that is all for our severe weather notes. Okay, so you should have filled out right here. And here goes some like other examples of pictures, like a hurricane. You can see it from like space, the tornado, the blizzard. Look at all that lightning. It's crazy, right? All right, look at that dust storm. You don't want to be in that. All right, the next activity that we have is a reading. So what you'll do is instead of giving you like all of the reading at once and then all of the questions, I just kind of split it up so you can read a couple of sentences and then answer the questions that come right off of it. All right, so this is thermal energy's effect on weather. That's a part of this unit. So just going through and answering these questions to the best of your ability. All right. Then we have severe weather practice, right? So in this one, all you'll do is label and describe each type of severe weather. So like for the first one, you'll be like, okay, we know that that's a drought. You'll type in, drought, and then you'll describe what is happening. Please use your brain pop, use your severe weather notes to help you with this. No one is expecting you to like memorize it right off the rip and just be amazing at it, okay? So last but not least, we have a gizmo, all right? So this is just a task card for the gizmo. It has the link right in there. You guys know that you can like sign in through Clever, all right? Make sure that when you're signing in through Clever, that is on Richmond Public Schools. If you don't have Richmond Public Schools, if you got Richmond County Schools, or I don't know, Appomattox or whatever, it's not gonna work. Make sure that you have the right county in that descriptive area. All right, so here is the gizmo. You have practice right here, experiment right here, show hurricane, don't show hurricane, show weather station data, all of those things. And all you have to do is go through each step and it'll tell you exactly what to do in the gizmo. All right. All right. So all of that sums up day 2. On day 3, there's a quizzes link and a Legends of Learning playlist. If you need to go back and replay anything, feel free to do that. But until next time, it's been Science with Captain Corey.